Okay, so what I want to say today is I want to share something with you guys, something that I went through today with someone, one of my clients. And I want to share the lesson that was learned from that situation. Um, I just want to say, okay, you don't know what anyone else is going through. As a psychic, I can tell you, people go through many kinds of things. It can start yesterday, it can start the day they were born. It's always the child's fault. It's always the woman's fault. It's always the disabled person's fault. It's always the say for example in a house setting, the cleaner's fault. It's always the disadvantaged person's fault. It's always the black woman or the black man. It's their fault. Or if anyone else is different, it's the different person's fault. People don't take a moment ever, especially when it's a close relationship between a parent and a child. It's very important for you to not take people's feelings for granted. Nobody ever puts themselves in the shoes of the person that is at a disadvantage. Like the mother will say, this child is impossible. They do this, they do that, I can't handle them. And she attacks the child every time, belittles them, jokes about what they do until someday the child surprises her by being her only source of income, her only source of health, the one that gives her the luxury. Okay, and then she sits with herself and she feels like a fool. And believe me, when you do that to a child, if they have a good soul, they will win. They will win over you. If you're a parent, if you're someone, say, who considers themselves superior to another person for any reason, if you do that to people without putting yourself in the person's shoes, no one takes a moment to think, what did that kid, what is going through their mind? Why are they hurting? Why are they hurting? Why is this actually pain? Is this them being rebellious and evil, or is it pain? Is there something else that's behind it? I got so upset today. I found this lady with an autistic child. She didn't know the child had autism. I can't mention names, obviously, for privacy reasons. But it was always the child's fault. They were a teenager. She used to call me, oh, he spat in my face, he did this and did that. I knew very well that this woman was very toxic herself. And then in the end, when the child, when I never understood, the Spirit did not reveal to me what was going on with that child until today. I saw they were sick and the mother started to confess that she saw signs of it but ignored it. Bloody hell, man. So it's like in my session after the reading with the spirits, they were saying this. They were saying that when people cross over to the other side, there's a lot of things that you think you're a great person and oh, you're amazing, oh, everyone needs you, everyone relies on you, you've got this, that, money. No, what matters is the love and how you treat people. So without going on too long, I just want to say, this is what really matters. And, the ones who are in the highest places are on the other side, in the afterlife, are the ones that treat people well. Doesn't matter what religion you're from. Doesn't matter what you've been brought up into. You need to treat people. You need to put yourself in people's shoes. If you can't handle someone because they're abrasive and abusive and it hurts you and hurts your feelings, then what you need to do is distance yourself. You can't handle it, no one's going to blame you. But just admit to it and say, I can't handle it. I'm sorry, it's too much for me. Okay? Just saying that, people just walk off, you know, from very important relationships like mother-child relationship, father-child relationships, work relationships, friendships. They just walk off love relationships without saying you're too much for me to handle. This confession can lead to a whole discussion that can heal the whole situation. So yes, we can give you oils, we can give you recipes, we can give you incense, we can give you, but take a step back and look at the situation, in a mindful way, and in a merciful way. And don't think that you're right just because you want to be right, okay? There's a lot that can be going on, okay? If it's too much for you to handle, say it's too much for you to handle, okay? Don't say, I can't be wasting my time on men or women who just don't have time to talk or don't want to talk or don't want to say hi. Say, I can't handle it when someone doesn't say hi to me or talks to me a lot or tells me I'm beautiful, which is fair enough, you know. We're all the same. But I think that just saying it without just walking away from the situation, it would be counted as a victory and not a failure. I'm sorry, you guys, I kept going on about it, but I really felt for that kid today. And, you come across these things sometimes when you work in this kind of field. And at times, it just makes you so furious. I can't turn round to the mother and give her a lecture. But, I look at the lesson that's supposed to, without doing any blame games and any trying to pretend that I know who's right and who's wrong. I just come out with the lesson, and the lesson is always put yourself in other people's shoes, especially if they are disadvantaged. Okay, thank you guys so much. I need to go now and do my prayers and everything. I've been delaying a few things. Thank you. I love you all. Thank you.